Hey guys, what's up? It's Yvonne, I'm an anime freak, and for today's video, this is the second week of my top 5 favorite animes. The first anime I'm going to mention is Vampire Knight and Vampire Not Guilty. Alright, so you have two students at Cross Academy. You have Yuki, which is the main character, and you have Zero, which is the hot silver-haired guy. And basically, this is a school of vampires, and they have to work in the night class to prevent any of the vampires from intruding with the humans. The students in the white uniform are the vampires, and the goal of them, they wear the little cross sash on them, is they have to keep the peace between the humans and the vampires. The music by Kanen Wakashima is so amazing. I love the artist from the beginning and the ending songs. It is to die for. You want to know what I really love about this anime is that it's not just a typical vampire anime. It has so much more to the story, and I really love the characters, and there's a really interesting plot twist that once you realize this twist, you can be like, what the? But this story goes into depth, but I can't really go into detail in this anime unless I spoil it. But I will say one spoiler, and so if you guys don't want it, get the heck. Okay guys, so the spoiler of this anime, if you're watching still, shame on you, is that basically Yuki, the main character, has a brother, and his name is, basically, Yuki herself is a vampire. Big spoiler! And so I'm not going to tell you more than that, but she's been a vampire. It's crazy. You guys need to watch it. The second anime I'm going to mention is one that I recently just watched, and it's called Blue Exorcist. And I wrote my notes here. And Rin is the main character, aka the troublemaker, and he's twins with a guy named Yukio. He's the brother with glasses, and the anime starts off, they're in a church, and basically Rin, the main character, being the troublemaker that he is, he can't hold a job, and he keeps saying, what's wrong with me, what's wrong with me? And they have this church, and they have a man who's their father, the priest, which isn't really their father, spoiler number 1, and basically Rin finds out that he is in fact the devil Satan's son, which means his twin brother is also the son of Satan. So the priest tries to protect them with his life, and it's just really sad what happens to him. And I can't really spoil much about this anime, but I will tell you guys some of the notes. Rin can see monsters, creatures that normal people can't. He is named the Young Prince, and basically there are characters that are possessed by a demon that only the people who have this power can see, and exorcists as well. And Gena, I believe is the other world where they have all the demons and etc. And his brother is the smart one that enrolled in True Cross Academy, and he lets his brother in the school, but there's like a hideaway underneath the school. He goes in the school, he thinks it's all fancy and everything, and then Rin realizes that they take him to like an underground place, and that's where they learn how to be exorcists. Anime, it's really cool, and the reason why they call him Blue Exorcist is because he lights up blue, and it's just gorgeous. His brother is a teacher as well. Okay guys, the third anime I want to talk about is an anime that I have watched at least 3 times. It's Attack on Titan, and it is a mainstream anime, so if you guys are already familiar with this anime, you don't need to watch this part. But anyways, so the main character, his name is Eren, and then there's Mikasa, which is the girl with the red scarf, and Armin. These are the 3 main characters. And basically Eren, you know, and Armin, and they want to go to the outside world really, really badly, and there are 3 walls that are in an enclosed space because there are titans, which are huge creatures that eat other human beings. Not saying they're human, that eat humans basically, and they have to be protected under these 3 walls. So there are the Armor Titan, the Colossal Titan, etc. Not gonna spoil anymore. But basically they break in the wall, and Aaron's mother unfortunately gets killed, and because of that he gets so enraged he joins the Survey Corps, and all their adventures figuring out where these Titans come from and about humanity. And Aaron, his squad, becomes one of the most close-knit, and they're the closest to realizing why is all of this happening. And I can't really give away much spoilers, but I will spoil. Obviously everyone knows Aaron is a Titan, and basically a lot of the Titans take form in human form, and so see that? No, they take human form, and so it's really difficult who's your friend and who's your foe. And I definitely recommend that you guys read the manga after the anime, because the anime isn't out, although they will make a movie on it. And I definitely recommend reading the manga. I am caught up, so it's just crazy. You figure out who all these Titans are, and you figure out their bloodlines and all sorts of stuff. It's really creative, and it's definitely one of the top animes in my eyes. The fourth anime I want to talk about is called Rosario Vampire. I cosplayed the silver-haired Mocha right here. So the story is about a boy named Skune, and he gets enrolled in a school, and little does he know that he gets enrolled into a school full of monsters. He goes in this creepy bus in the first episode, goes to school, and then gets on his bike and he bumps into this gorgeous pink-haired big-boobed girl, and she's really cute and she's a vampire, and he falls and he cuts himself, and she's like, "Kapachoo!" And she bites him, and they become friends, and she doesn't know that he's a human. And that's why when he goes to this school, this high school, all the monsters are smelling like, oh, something smells weird, you know, and they don't know he's human. And so he has a whole bunch of adventures, and there he becomes friends with a succubus who tries to kill him, a witch, several witches actually, people who are stalker and frozenish, and it's just so amazing. I definitely recommend that anime. It is awesome. And basically the pink-haired Mocha and the silver-haired Mocha, I'm not going to spoil why it's like that, but basically the pink-haired Mocha, when she went to the human school, she had to disguise herself, and she had to be hidden in her vampire form, so that's not her vampire form. When she gets her cross removed, someone rips off her cross, which is like her Rosario. When someone rips it off, she becomes her true self, which is the silver-haired red-eye Mocha that I cosplay. And I definitely recommend you guys watch that anime. Her kick is awesome. It's kind of like a harem anime. There's lots of love stories, so you'll love it, especially her little sister. She's such an annoying, cute little vampire. Okay guys, the fifth and final anime I'm going to recommend is Cowboy Bebop. Spike is the main character, and he's really good at martial arts, and he's a bounty hunter, and he teams up with Faye Valentine, the sexy woman in the yellow dress, and Jet Black to basically they hunt really high-priced fugitives, which is what a normal bounty hunter would do. And it's full of jazz music, and it's really entertaining. It's a much older anime in the 90s, and I watched it growing up, and I am in love with it. The storylines are so creative, and he meets this really flexible girl, and she's just so... And they cross a lot of enemies, and they are in the future in a spaceship that I mentioned. And I always feel like the voice from the guy from Toonami is the voice from Cowboy Bebop, like Spike. Doesn't he sound exactly like him? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Click the link down below for my last Friday's 5 top animes, and stay tuned for next week's top 5 animes. Jenna, guys, don't forget to watch all my cosplay videos, and like my Von 7 Anime Free cosplay page, and Twitter and Instagram and all the good stuff. So have a fun Friday guys, and don't forget to watch anime. Jenna!